Sports Center on Christmas Eve. Boy, was it a good one on Monday night. And the Vikings, well, maybe they would disagree. They were vexed by the Packers defense. I mean, score one for Mike Pettine's crew. They had him tight. Off a Green Bay fumble, Vikings drive started at the 10-yard line. And then look at Preston Smith. Yeah, he's going to hear that one a lot, and we're going to be petty and play it a lot, too. Then in the second half, Packers D makes a play. Cousins is looking for Stephon Diggs here, but he's picked by Kevin King. Cousins with his first interception in 138 play-action attempts. Preston? Oh, my God. Zadarius Smith, though, listen. No, it's coming again, too. Zadarius Smith certainly had one. He kept coming. 5 tackles for a loss in this one. Had a season-high 8 pressures. 3.5 sacks on the night. He said all he wanted for Christmas was a T-shirt and a hat, and he certainly got that. Has an NFL high 57 pressures on the season. Preston Smith, one more again. Listen, he's always going to hear about that, isn't he?
It is your Tuesday morning takeaway from Monday Night Football. When you spend $66 million, you want a return on investment. That's what the Packers gave Zadarius Smith in free agency. And let me tell you, he has paid off. 3.5 sacks against the Vikings, and with it, the Packers win the NFC North.
Yeah, he was dominating from all angles tonight, whether it was over the tackle, the guard, the center. It did not matter. Here on the outside, you're going to see him take and just beat Reef coming on the edge. That's a nice flipping his hips, coming on the outside, and then he lines up over the guard. So he's taking turns, the left tackle, the right guard. Now he's on the center. He was a man amongst boys, beating guys. And then you say, okay, let's line him up outside the right tackle. And now just watch the power move coming on the inside. Money well spent. And then the finisher coming on the inside the game, taking Bradbury, throwing him out of the way. I mean, he was everywhere tonight, unbelievable. And if they get that type of performance from him in the postseason, look out.
He is a human wrecking ball. He showed it tonight against Minnesota. The Vikings only had 7 first downs. That is your Tuesday morning takeaway.
Gentlemen, thank you much. Taking a look at some notable Week 17 NFC clinching scenarios. The Niners can clinch home field advantage with a win against the Seahawks. The Packers just need to win against the Lions to nab a first-round bye, while the Eagles can clinch the NFC East with a win versus the Giants or a Cowboys loss to Washington. We are here with NFL analyst Jeff Saturday.
Yeah.
The NFC is top-heavy. The Niners and the Packers and the Saints and the Seahawks all capable of being the number 1 seed. Which team do you think is the best team in the NFC?
I'm going to go Niners. And, I mean, this is a sliver, man. This is about as tight as it gets. But I think if you look at their team as a whole, it can travel. They have a very good defense. They're top 10 in scoring. They're number 1, I think, in passing. But ultimately, their run game. What Kyle Shanahan can do with this run game, it doesn't matter what. It's a back-by-committee. Doesn't matter who's in there. They understand how to generate yards. If the run game's not working, they can screen you to death. So it's not all dependent on Jimmy G. It can be Kittle. It can be Deebo Samuel. It can be Emmanuel Sanders. They have so many different guys to get the ball to that once it gets put in their hand, they can go make plays after the catch or they can hand it to them. That type of game is tough to stop in the playoffs, especially if they get Dee Ford back with Bosa on the outside. Man, chasing quarterbacks, and we know, if you talk about the Saints, the Packers, you start affecting their QBs and making them move off their spot, it becomes a tough deal. So right now, it's close now. All 4, like you said, they can all roll. I'm giving the slight edge to the 49ers.
Okay, let's go to the story that everyone's talking about. Seahawks adding Marshawn Lynch with a week to go in the season. What can Beast Mode do under these circumstances to help Seattle?
Well, I think, first of all, he brings vitality to the locker room. I mean, this guy walks in and everybody feels it, right? I mean, every offensive lineman that's going to block for him is fired up because you know he's not afraid to stick his face up in there, man. He wants the noise. He's all about that. That's the style of this offense. They want to run downhill. They want to be very physical, so he fits that. You know his personality. Think about the crowd when he runs out. This place, it's going to be rock concert level, right? I mean, they're going to go nuts here. And then at the other side of it, I think this is going to be under discussed, or it's not going to be talked about nearly enough. His pass blocking. You saw last week, the Cardinals flat out got after Russell Wilson, but he ain't afraid to mix it up, whether it's a defensive end or a blitzing linebacker. He'll meet you in the trees up by that offensive line, and he will pop you. That type of mentality will benefit them in every phase of the game. Your only question is shape. You know, how much football shape is he really in? Not really, not sure yet. We'll have to see. But mentality, man, good gracious. He's a guy that you want. If you're finding some guy, he's the best fit.
El said it earlier. Just hand him the ball.
That's it.
Just hand him the ball.
Hey, easier said than done, right? We've seen it. That's right.
Thank you, Jeff.
Appreciate it.
In the top spot to hold it for just 1 week. Mark Few's team, they don't play this week. And looking at their schedule, they might hold on to it forever. First of all, they're really good. Second, they play Detroit Mercy, then they play their conference schedule. And at first glance, I'm pretty sure they're going to be favored in every game. Doesn't mean they're going to win every game, but they're going to be favored. All right, best available video in honor of the return of Beast Mode, Beast Quake. So much determination, dog. Never seen that, dog. Get off me. Child's play.
Look at the quarterback hustling down there.
Sure, get down there and get in the way, 8.
Yeah, 8.
Hold my... What?
Easy.
Yep, I'll settle that down. He's back in Seattle. Marshawn just makes everything more fun. All right, remember there was a rapper named Gerardo? Or was it Gerardo? Anyway, he had a song called Rico Suave. He would rap in Spanish and English. We have a guy from Deportes, John Sutcliffe. He's kind of like our Rico Suave.
Con el número 2, Aaron Rodgers, ¿cómo describirías este partido? How would you describe this win, Aaron?
Muy feo. Amigo y todas las personas, Feliz Navidad. This game allows us so many opportunities, but the beauty is that when we're in season, this is the family. And we got a great family that sticks together and plays stuff for each other, and I'm proud of the squad.
Sí, dice que va a ser una celebración muy padre. Nos preparamos para la próxima semana. Finally.
Fiesta grande.
Finally.
Tequila.
Tequila. Carta a Santa Claus. ¿Qué le pide a Santa Claus, Aaron Rodgers? What did you write in your letter for Santa Claus? ¿Qué quiere Aaron Rodgers de Navidad?
The NFC North title.
El título de la división.
And it came early.
Y llegó antes de tiempo.
Sí.
Mi hermano,
Gracias, amigo.
feliz Navidad
Sí,
a toda la gente de Sports Center.
A todos.
1, 2, 3. Monday night. ¿Cómo? ¿Tequila? ¿Cómo es? Gracias, Aaron.
Honestly,
No rules.
No, there's no rules. There's a little bilingual as well. Feliz Navidad. We're going to take a 20, make it a full. We'll see you Saturday after the college football semis.
This is Sports Center AM.
The Packers, your king of the North. Why Green Bay is feeling confident despite a pretty subpar performance from that guy, Aaron Rodgers. Flipping the script, why the Patriots and Chiefs may be turning past weaknesses into strengths as they head into the playoffs. And on the eve of a Christmas Day showdown in LA, why a secret Santa exchange may reveal if LeBron and AD will be on the court to face the Clippers. What? Yeah, we'll all find out together.
1, 2, 3. Monday night.
Oh, never throw a pity party, but always throw a petty party.
Absolutely.
We'll see what precipitated that. Look how cozy the Christmas Eve set is here on Sports Center. Oh, and they have the jazzy music. Look at our hot chocolate on. Hi. You're getting the alphabet Sports Center, L and J. We're going to hear from LSU quarterback Joe Burrow for the first time since landing in the ATL as the #1 team in the land prepares for the Peach Bowl. But, Jay, I think we should start in a fitting place for this time of the year, the North.
Yes, playoff implications. Plus, the Vikings come in as the NFL's only unbeaten team at home. Wouldn't that be cool to finish the season unbeaten at home? Would have been, yeah. Vikings hosting the Packers, NFC North Showdown. What's up, Santa? Kirk Cousins, Aaron Rodgers. Let's do this. No Dalvin Cook, nursing a shoulder injury. He's not playing. Oh, they missed him. Start of the second quarter, we're tied at 3. Keep an eye on Devontae Adams. Rodgers looking, throws his way, and Anthony Harris. Cousins with the interception. First interception Rodgers has thrown when targeting Adams in 267 consecutive attempts, dating back to Week 15, 2017.
Wow.
Vikes take over on the 26th. Cousins to the end zone. Stephon Diggs. Got him. Minnesota up 10-3. 52 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Pack down 10-6. Rodgers dropping back. Sees Jimmy Graham. Got Jimmy Graham. Picks up 18 yards. Wait. He dropped. No, that was dropped that. Packers on the move a little later. Rodgers. Adams stays in bounds. 13 yards he picked up. Watch it again. He just stayed in bounds. Ooh. Pack inside the red zone. A couple plays later, 7 seconds left in the second quarter. First and goal from the 1. Rodgers, Adams, and he drops it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Pack settle for a field goal. Vikings up 10-9 at halftime.